Hi, and welcome back to the Studio Scoop.
Last episode, we discussed our favorite Disney princesses and their origin stories.
Which was an incredible episode, if I do say so myself.
It sure was something. Anyways, this week we dive into a topic that might make us a little heated this episode.
Yes. Today we talk about pet peeves.
Well, if there is one thing that everybody has, it's a pet peeve.
Whether it's rational or irrational, it all just really depends on the person.
I can tell you right now, I have a lot of pet peeves. So I'll start. One of them is that I hate when people are chewing right next to me, but it's like you can hear it, even with your mouth closed. If you can just hear it, it's so disgusting.
Mine is a bit more of a big deal, but I hate when people are constantly not when they're on your phone. You can be on your phone all you want, but when you don't pay attention to the surroundings around you when you're on your phone, when I'll be trying to talk to someone and they're so focused on their phone that they don't hear me, or we're walking the street and a car's about to run them over and they don't tell because they're on their phone.
Or when you're in a group of people and they're all using their phones and you're just there hello,
guys,
can we have a real conversation?
Yeah, when your phone dies and everyone else is on their phone.
No, my phone never dies because I'm never using it, period. Yeah. But one of my biggest pet peeves, is it just me or am I walking too fast or are people just walking too slow? Because honestly,
yes, I hate that.
I don't need that right now.
When people, no, it's not even when they walk slow, but when they stop in the middle of the hall and they start talking to their friends and I'm literally hello.
Or they stop in the middle of the hall to wait for their friend that's all the way across the building. Oh my god.
No, babe, move to the side. I'm trying to get to class.
Yeah, you can at least have the decency to move to the side where oncoming traffic isn't flowing.
Oh my god. I'll get frustrated so quick when the Wi-Fi is bad or there's something that on my computer that isn't loading and I just keep clicking it and no, I get so frustrated I want to smash my computer.
Oh my gosh.
It seriously gets my anger issues.
Or when I think I had another pet peeve, which was when people talk a lot when the teacher's talking, it gets me really upset. Sometimes I'm like, bro, just be a little respectful, man. It bothers me a lot.
But also for me, it's when teachers take too long to explain something.
Yeah. No, you know what I hate? People who litter. I'm for what? It's so unnecessary. What do you gain from that?
They'll try to make it really
subtle,
secretive. Yeah.
No.
The one they throw their gum into the. Okay, so I actually have this pet peeve, and I feel kind of bad saying it, but it's when people don't know the song and they sing the wrong lyric, or when my mom I had a fit in my quince dance with my mom, the Adele song. We were dancing and she was really into it, but she was saying all the wrong lyrics and I was just
wow, why don't you take the time to appreciate them?
Appreciate the lyrics?
Yes.
It's just
if I don't know the lyrics, I might as well just keep my mouth closed because
sometimes I whisper it.
You know when you tell a joke and then no one laughs and you say it again and then they're we heard you the first time.
It's so embarrassing.
Or when people keep interrupting you and then you're oh yeah, one time.
I hate having to repeat myself.
One time. Actually, one time.
No one's listening.
Oh my god, one of my pet peeves is when you're walking and someone steps on the back of your shoe.
Oh my god, yes, and then your shoe comes off and you have to keep walking like that until you can stop somewhere to fix it.
I also hate when and this is a new thing and I'm kind of guilty of doing it too, but at the lunch lines when when you go to one of the lunch lines and they start shoving.
At least in our school, because in
I'm waiting for the day that someone falls over.
Why did they put that in place again? The lines?
Yeah, I didn't really understand that, but
yeah, it's literally a mosh pit in there right before they let everyone in. Oh my god, it's horrible.
I hate when people skip the line when they come in and they just skip the line. That's basically some of our pet peeves, but there's a bunch of people we want to hear from you guys.
Okay, well, now that we've talked a little bit about some of our own pet peeves, let's hear a bit from our own peers.
First, we have Christine, and she's going to tell us some of her own pet peeves.
So, some of my pet peeves are when, people walk slow, or, people chew with their mouth open, or liars. It's just too much for me.
Yeah, same. I agree with those. Okay, so next we have Maya Darmis. So, Maya, what are your pet peeves?
My pet peeves are when people are late,
I hate that.
when teachers take way too long to grade papers.
Oh, so true.
Since my name is Maya, a lot of times people call me Mia. That's one of my pet peeves.
Oh, yeah, because it's spelled with a Y.
Yeah, so a lot of people think it's Mia. And also when people don't respect other people's relationships.
Very true.
It's crazy how similar pet peeves can be.
I know. Well, I guess some things are just annoying by default.
Like how me and Maya both hate when people walk slow.
Or when me and Christine both thought that like chewing really loud was really annoying.
Yeah, so that's all for this episode.
Don't forget to tune in next week for the next Studio Scoop episode.
Thanks for listening.
Bye!